Hello, welcome to our practice. Please take a seat on a pillow or a blanket. We're going to dive into alternated nostril breathing. Okay, so I want you to tuck your index finger and your middle finger down. We're going to close our left nostril with the right ring finger and the right nostril with the right thumb. So we're alternating left, right, left, right. I'm going to count you through. Don't worry at the beginning when you get lost. Just listen to the sound of my voice. We're starting by closing our left nostril first. Inhale into the right side. Breathe as much as you can, expanding, and then hold. Close your right nostril, exhale, empty out of your left side. Feel how the core is engaging, pelvic floor is rising. With the inhale, you're going to soften through the pelvic floor. Expand through the rib cage, belly, diaphragm. Hold, and then exhale out of right. Now close the eyes. Breathing into right side for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale out of left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause and hold out of right. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close right. Open left for 4, 3, 2, 1. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close left. Empty out of right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing the hands into your thighs, palms facing up. Connecting your thumb and the index finger here. And then as you close your eyes, focus on your third eye, that drishti, that space in between the eyebrows. We're calling in here the long inhalation streaming down into the spine. And then open either through the mouth or empty yourself out of the nose. So you exhale out of the nose or out of the mouth, up to you. And 2 more full breath. Inhale. Open and out. And last one in. Open and exhale. All right, we're gonna open the eyes here. Coming back with the eyes open, taking the pillow or the blanket out from underneath. And as we come into that cross leg facing the front of our mat, we're gonna switch other thigh in front. On the exhalation, we're gonna round our spine, drawing chin to the chest, and then taking the fingers behind us. And with the inhale, we're gonna stretch your arms up, open to lift your nose up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, round. Hands struggle around, shift your pelvis forward. Inhale, stretch through the ribcage, really through the heart center. A lot of deep work that we've been doing this week. And exhale, creating so much space, but also so much connection to yourself here. And then final time, inhale, lift up. Now you're gonna stay lifted. Claw your hands, I'm gonna mirror you all the way over towards the right. Bowing your thigh, your chest a little bit closer towards the thigh. And as you gently push the fingers into the earth, you're gonna drop the left sit bone down to the mat. Breathing in. And then as we exhale, draw the shoulders down, open again through the throat, through the neck, so we can open our throat chakra. Releasing any spoken and unspoken words here. Coming back to the center, cross over to the other side. Okay, we're gonna round first. This time, dropping the right sit bone down to the mat, really feeling the connection here underneath you, that support, that love and energy from Mother Earth. And as you push into the fingertips, we're gonna then lift through the heart, open through the throat, sides of the neck, back of the neck. And also soften through the jaw and the tongue, all the way down, down, down. Good. All right, we're gonna come back to the center. moving into some circles. And you might keep the circles really small. You can also go really big. Good, inviting your head to circle around and your shoulders. And we're now really tapping into all these incredible muscles around the spine, right? Not just the bottom, not just the top, but all around. 2 more. Last one. And we're going to switch legs one more time as we circle into the opposite direction. Okay? Good. Circling opposite direction. Again, go big or small. Allow the head to move around. Feels really good if you carry a lot of neck and shoulder tension. Twice more. And last round. Wonderful. Good. As we come back up, we're going to take the arms straight up towards the ceiling. We're going to interlace the hands and then reach the head behind you. Good. Lift it open. Now, as we exhale, we're going to twist towards the right. Take your left arm all the way across. And as we lift back up, we're going to come back to the center, drop the head into the fingertips, coming back to the center, and then open and rotate to the other side. So really waking up now also the side body. We're going to do that twice more. So stretch, cross, and reach. Coming back to the center here, and then cross and reach to the other side. Oh, that's so good. All right, last one, lift and reach. And then one more last time over towards your left. Reach. Good. You're gonna come back into the center. Now we're gonna do a little bit of core work. And as we come into core work, we want it to really be stable in our fingertips and knuckles. So let's do a little movement for the hands and wrists first before we dive into our core work. So imagine you can really have little cups underneath our palms, and you lift up onto your fingertips, and you're gonna flatten the palms back down. Again, you're gonna lift onto the fingertips and flatten the palms down. Good, engage through the core. We're gonna speed up a little bit, okay? All right, so much control. Lift and down. This is also very nice if you do a lot of typing on your phone, but also if you're writing. I know a lot of you have been really into the journaling. So sweet. I hope you're gonna stick with that. 5 more. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now let's come into our bear pose stretch. Fingertips and knuckles are down, engaging through the front of the core, side and back. Tuck the toes under, lift your knees up. We're gonna step the left leg back into our plank pose, step the right leg back. Pay attention to where your hips are, right? You don't wanna drop the hips too much. You also don't wanna lift the hips up too high. So shoulders are highest point, then the hips, then the heels. We're gonna climb the right foot forward, climb the left foot forward. And then we're going to switch. We're going to step the right foot back into plank, left foot back into plank. Squeeze your butt. Good. Stepping left leg forward, right foot forward. Switch left leg back, right leg back. Stepping right leg forward, stepping left leg forward. 3 more times. Right leg steps back and left. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Left leg back and right. And then one last time. Right foot forward, left foot forward, step right leg back, step left leg back. All right, good. Now we're gonna stretch up into our downward facing dog. And here for a moment, begin to walk out your hands, your feet, stretching really the heel to the earth, but also lifting the toes up. And you can do the same with the hands as we did a moment ago, where you lift up onto the fingertips, like you're holding these little cups underneath. Stay now lifted onto your fingertips. You can look forward, rise up high onto the balls of the feet. And in tiny baby steps, we're gonna step to the top of the mat. As we arrive at the top of the mat, we're gonna bend the knees, take the hands onto the hips, root to rise. Come up to standing, swim the arms up high. And with the exhale, prayer hands, hands by the heart. Step the feet forward, big toes touch, heels are slightly apart. And then relax the neck and the shoulders. So you're having this long line of energy from the heels all the way up to the hips, hips to the shoulders, and then from the shoulders to the crown of the head. We're going to stretch the arms up. Side body stretch to the right, lean into the right side. Coming back to the center, stretching open to the left side. Good. Coming all the way back up, you're going to move into our cactus arm stretch. So pin your elbows by the side, lean back. And with the exhale, take the forearms together. Twice more. With the inhale, open. And with the exhale, we're going to round. One more. Inhale, we're going to open into that heart chakra. Exhale, round. Good. We're going to take the arms open. Interlace just the thumbs behind the lower back. Bend your knees as you exhale, dive and fold. And if standing with the feet together is too tricky for your balance, then separate your feet. Otherwise, feel how all these incredible muscles begin to balance. Your inner thighs are turned on, your hamstrings, your outer thighs. Relax the neck and the shoulders, just shaking out your head. From here, we're going to tune into the breath. So listen to the sound of your inhale. Listen to the sound of your exhale. One more time. Deep, full inhale. Open and out. Let's circle the hands down to the earth, stepping back into downward facing dog. We're going to warm up with some sun salutation. So inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet. Roll forward into that plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down. Untuck the toes, top of the feet down. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, baby cobra. With the exhale, dive down and fold. Tuck the toes under. Lift back into your plank. And from here, downward facing dog. We're tuning into stillness in this down dog. Looking with your eyes in between your feet. Breathing in. Open and exhale. Sending so much appreciation to your body, but also to yourself for showing up and moving and stretching and strengthening not only your physical body, but also your mind and your heart. Last breath here. And exhale. Now rise up high into the balls of the feet. Bend your knees and either jump or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, we're long, elongate. Exhale, we're going to dive down and fold. Inhale, come back up to standing. Swim the arms up high. With the exhale, we're going to come back into the cactus arm stretch. Exhale, forearms touch. Inhale, we're going to open. Spread your fingers apart. Exhale, round. Final time. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we're going to wrap our forearms together. Dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Breathe in. Exhale, fold again. 2 big steps down and facing dog. Right away, as we lift up onto the balls of the feet, we're going to come forward into plank pose. Stick with baby cobra or join me for chaturanga. So lower your elbows down. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, curl the toes under, down and facing dog. Inhale and out. Calling in so much focus. Inhale and out. Last and final time. In. Open and exhale. Again, rise up high into the balls of the feet. Bend your knees. Jump or step. Top of the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up again. Adding on right away, our cactus arms, drop your head. From here, forearms touch, palms connect. Inhale, we're going to open. Exhale, we're going to round. Last one, inhale, we lift. Exhale, we're going to round. Take the hands down. Inhale, half lift again. Exhale, fold. Step the left leg back, then the right leg back. Inhale, plank pose. Ripple your spine forward. Super strong. Shoulders over wrist. Chaturanga or baby cobra. Rise up here. And then returning back into that down dog. Good. 3 more breaths in stillness in the down dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And our intention is just to really stay in this present moment through the breath. Staying focused and aware. Lift up high into the balls of the feet. Bend your knees. Maybe jump or step forward again. Inhale, we're going to lift up. Exhale, we're going to fold. Inhale, rise up to standing, taking the arms up high. And with the exhale, this time we're going to touch the hands to the heart center. We're going to balance on the left leg, hug the right knee in, and in crossing right foot over left thigh. Good. From here, we're going to bend our left leg. And imagine there's a chair sitting behind us or standing behind us, and we want to take a seat. Now, as we lift back up, we're going to hug the knee into the chest. And then we're going to cross again, foot over thigh. Sit low, stand back up, reach your arms back, hug the knee into the chest. Final round here, really waking up our butt muscles, our glutes. And lift, hug the knee into the chest. And now we're reaching back into our warrior three. So as my right leg extends, my arms are reaching forward, finding that nice line from the fingertips to the back of the toes, creating so much stillness and support in that standing leg. And then here, maybe stretch that standing leg a little bit, so the knee is extended. Then we're gonna hug the big toe into the ground, bending the knee, step back into your crescent lunge, arms lift to the sky. And then with the exhale, we're gonna hug tummy over thigh and reaching our arms behind you. Inhale, we're gonna lift up, open. Exhale, we're gonna fold. And the last one, inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. All right, we're stepping forward into our chair pose. Step the right foot next to the left foot, bend your knees, arms drift up. Push into the feet, lift up to standing, take the arms behind you. And with the exhale, prayer hands, hands by the heart. Switching to the other side, right foot becomes a standing leg, hugging knee into the chest, cross left foot over right thigh. As we send the hips back, we're staying super grounded in the right foot. And as we lift back up, we're gonna take our hands behind us, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Twice more. We're gonna sink low and lift. And then sinking down and lift. All right, now take the hands to the heart, lift your left knee into the chest, take your arms behind you, warrior three. Balance, flex the toes, or as you did a moment ago, I'm gonna step a little bit back, reach your fingers to the front. Your chest stays higher lifted than the leg, okay? So your chest is higher than the left leg. Imagine there's a ball in between your hands and you squeeze that ball. You hug that left hip back. And then standing leg is bending, arriving in that crescent lunge. All right, from here, relax the shoulders, open. And then with the exhale, we're gonna fold over the right thigh. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow and fold. And then last time, inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. All right, stepping forward into that chair pose again. Left foot meets the right foot. Arms reach to the sky. And then here, a little challenge. We're gonna come down into seated pose. Maybe you need to use your hands, and that's okay, all right? We're gonna lift up into our boat pose. Option with the hands connected behind the hamstring. You can also come here, all right? Squeeze those inner thighs together. Fire up these muscles. Lift and open. Make sure there's nothing behind you. We're gonna roll back and then lift back into our plow pose. Hands can be interlaced or hands can be down. All right, we're gonna come back up, pause in our boat pose. All right, and then we're gonna rock back again, plow. Final time, boat pose here, lift and bow. And now we're gonna stay in our boat pose. Take the hands behind the hamstring. Bring your hands together or send your arms up. We're gonna tap the left toes down and lift and then right, okay? So hands by the heart or lift here, and then we're gonna speed it up. Tap, tap, being supported by the lower abdominal squeeze, feeling all the strength that we built up in the past 2 weeks for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet down, hug the thighs in, and come into this small little ball so that your front body is as close as possible to the thigh. And now we're actively breathing into the back, expanding through the lower back, the center of the spine, the upper part of the spine. From here, release the shoulders again away from the ears. Okay, coming into our second round, all right? I'll demonstrate it first. You have 2 options. You can stay with boat pose, coming into plow, or lifting up here, chair pose, then into boat pose, and then into bow. Okay, plow, not bow. All right, boat, pause here, or come up into your chair. That's why we strengthened the glutes earlier. Back into that boat, and then back into plow. Let's do 3 more rounds. Adjust the practice to your needs. Lift, down, boat, plow. Back into your boat. Back into your chair. Almost there. Final round here. Lift and reach. And back. And down into that boat. Big smile. Now we're going to stay in plow pose. Okay? Good. Interlock the hands. Relax the neck. Relax the shoulders. Some of you might be able to bend the knees to the outside of the ears. I'll just stay here so I can continue speaking to you. Good. And we're stimulating all that spinal fluidity here. Keep our spine young and healthy and mobile. And transition now into our shoulder stand. So take your hands to the lower back, kick one leg up, start plant, and then the other. Squeeze those inner thighs together, and you're just balancing here on your arms and shoulders. You can look up. You can also look down to your belly button or closing your eyes. And feeling how all that blood is now rushing down, creating so much lightness in your joints, but also very soothing for our nervous system. Good, one more breath. Very slowly come into bridge pose. So first you're going to take one leg down and then the other. And the hands are now grabbing onto the mat, and you can pull the mat apart to feel this nice stretch in between the shoulder blades, center and lower back. Good. Your upper thighs are engaged, hamstrings are tight, glutes are tight. Very carefully coming down onto the mat. And then here, two options for lion's breath. So you can either come into your happy baby, okay? Option one. Option two is we're going to move into our fish pose. That's the word. Okay, my hands are coming underneath my tailbone. Okay, my forearms come as close as possible together. And then I'm arching my spine, allowing the crown of the head to release back to the earth. Now let's take 3 lion's breath. We're going to inhale into the nose. Open your mouth, stick your tongue out. Detoxifying breath in. Exhale. And then one more in. Open and exhale. All right, good. Lift your head up. Uncurl your hands and your arms, and then lying down into Shavasana. Take your pillow or your blanket and move it on top of your hips. Okay, so you have a little bit of weight pushing down into your thighs and hips. Arms go out to the side, palms facing up, please. And in here, we're gonna find first the floor underneath us, giving ourselves a scan from top to bottom if I wanted to take any last adjustments. And then begin to settle into that stillness. Doing one last breath work here, pranayama. We're going to inhale to 4, pause for 7, exhale out of 8. Okay? So I'm going to count you through. Inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 7, Out for 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 7. Out for 8. And just 2 more rounds. In for 4. Hold for 7. Out for 8. And final round. In for 4. Hold for 7. Out for 8. Turning back here to your natural breath. Feeling how the crown of the head is releasing into the earth, the face muscles, the ears, the back of the head, and streaming down into the throat, the face muscles, the chest and arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms and fingers. Soften through your rib cage and your sternum, your lungs and heart and diaphragm, and then all the way down into your belly, releasing into your digestive system. From here further down, all the way into your lower abdominals, and releasing into the hips and thighs, knees, shin bones, calf muscles, and then even further down into the ankles, top of the feet and toes, space in between the toes to soles of the feet to the back of the heel. Inhale together. And then as you open your mouth, exhale, cleansing and clearing exhale, releasing any attachments, thoughts, feelings that aren't serving you any longer. And instead diving into that freedom, that liberation that we're creating here through this program of letting go of all these stories and traumas so that we can rewire our brain and finally making peace with ourselves, appreciating the body that we chose and the life that we're creating to live. And remembering that we always have the choice every single day of going into a new direction. The food that we eat, the people that we surround ourselves with, the way that we expose ourselves into the environment. So always checking in with yourself of where your energy goes and how does your energy feel? Is it withdrawing? Are you withdrawing back inside because it feels scary and anxious out there? Or if something feels really good and yummy and your energy wants more of that, and then serving that intuition of yourself, of saying yes to more things that make your heart jump out of joy. We're going to lie here just for a little bit longer. Feel free to envision everything that you like to call into your life, that healthy lifestyle that you established for yourself. Seeing the pictures. How does it feel? How does it look? How does it smell? And then diving and emerging into all these wonderful pictures that you're calling in for yourself. And beginning already right here in your subconsciousness to call in that life that you desire. And making the decision of making yourself the highest priority. Because as I said before, only from a full cup we can pour. And if you like, you can stay as long as you wish, or you can begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Creating a big stretch across your body, and if there's anything on your hips, get rid of it. And as we bring the knees into the chest, pause here, guiding your arms around your thighs, your forehead to your knees. And over the side, we're going to push ourselves back up into seated pose, however that might look for you. Taking your arms out to the side, bring your palms together, and with the exhale, you're going to take the hands to the heart, bowing your head to your heart. Thank you so much. I hope you're feeling incredible and magical for the rest of your day. And if you have some time, spend some time to journal what came up for you, the pictures, how did it feel, how did it look, how did it smell, how did it taste. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.